Hello, fellow Sudokans. Welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday, the 21st of November, 2023. And I hope you are keeping well today, whatever you are doing. If you're at work, enjoy your work. If you're retired, enjoy your retirement. If you're walking, enjoy your walk. If you're swimming, how on earth are you listening to me while you're swimming? Doesn't make sense. I hope to go swimming this afternoon when the water temperature warms up a bit. Lucky I didn't go this morning because I had a lot of urgent email to deal with, so that's fortunate that I didn't go out, actually. What's going on in the world? I was born, how many years? 16 years after the end of World War II. And I thought that was the end of fascism, the end of Nazism, the end of that kind of extreme right-wing politics. I thought that would never happen again. In fact, to me, that seemed like ancient history. When I heard my grandmother and my mum and dad talking about World War II, it seemed to me as though it was ancient history. You know, I couldn't really understand. Actually, it's not that long ago. Now that I'm an old man, I can see that 16 years is not that long, actually. But I never, when I was growing up, I didn't really understand, that World War II. I mean, I did understand it, but I didn't feel it, if you put it like that. It seemed to be ancient history to me. But unfortunately, these things tend to sometimes be fairly cyclical in nature. And at the moment, we're living in a world which is going horribly in the direction of extreme right-wing politics. We've got this El Loco lunatic in Argentina who's just arrived, but this is, of course, after Trump and Bolsonaro, who have now said that they support him. Well, of course they would. But the thing is, the problem is really in the US, because this is the major player. This is the world power, the country that everybody in the world has to fear and watch out for. And I know that when Biden beat Trump, a lot of people just breathed a sigh of relief and thought, oh, that's it, it's all over. But it really wasn't over. To de-Trumpify takes a lot more effort. The judges that have been put in place and systems that have been put in place. Oh, I'm being interrupted by a lime seller. You want any limes? I'll pop out and get you some. Oh, only 40 baht for a kilogram of limes. There we are. Anyway, the world is facing real danger. Because, in the US, one way, Republicans don't actually have majority support, but they manage to keep power through gerrymandering. And one way that's been challenged, or one way that has challenged the gerrymandering and has been working up until now is, or partially working, is the Voting Rights Act in the US. But now, a Trump-appointed judge, as part of a 2-1 decision in an appellate court, has decided no, ordinary citizens cannot sue under the Voting Rights Act. Only the government has that ability. This is bad news, because the organizations that try to protect voting are the ones that normally put these cases into play. So, further right-wing extremism and grip on power, that's the problem. It's the grip on power that they have. I didn't think it would happen in my lifetime, to be honest with you, but there we are. You get lulled into a false sense of complacency. I can see a couple of things. Let's get on with the game, shall we? This is New York Times hard-level game of Sudoku. We've got 8s blocking like this, but I can see something else, which is not a single digit, but I have noticed a pattern. Oh, I've seen something else now as well. We've got 2s blocking across here and 2 down here. I'm itching to tell you what it is that I've seen, which is not a kind of a... It's a typical New York Times style of thing, but while I can see this, I ought to, while I'm looking at this, I ought to just quickly show you this. It involves 2s, actually. Okay, what is it I've seen? Whilst chatting to you about fascism, I noticed the 1 and the 2 in this row, so that's going to block across here, and I noticed the 1 and 2 in that row, which is going to block across here, which gives me 1 and 2 there. And then I also noticed, which is why I'm itching to tell you, that we have 7 and 9 blocking up there, which is going to give us 7 and 9 in those squares. So do I know what the 1 and the 2 is? No. But do I know what so we got 7 and 9 blocking out. Do I know what the 7 and 9 is? Yes, I do, because we've got the 7 blocking this square. So that is going to be our 7, and this is going to be our 9. That's what I was dying to tell you. Anyway, it's out now. It's done. News is over. But I suppose we can work out these. What goes here? Now, this was 1 and 2, so here we're looking for 3 and 8, and that's good because we've got an 8 blocking across here. So here's our 8, and there is our 3. We've also got 8s going down to the bottom here now, 8 across there. So there's an 8. Not going to be able to finish the 8s though, because look, we've got one of these annoying patterns. We have 2, 2, and 3. They happen a lot in this kind of Sudoku. Okay, we have also got 2 and 1 blocking across here. How about that? So that's 2 and 1 down there. Now I don't know what that means, but it's 2 and 1 down there. So we are also, I don't have any 2s or 1s down here yet, but 1, 2 is there. 1, 2 has to be in this section, not there. So 1 and 2 are there. Now what else are we missing here? 4 and no, not 4. 5 and 6. 5 and 6 are also somewhere down here. Now, obviously that's going to be 5 or 6, but down here we don't have that much help just yet. Oh well, that's slightly disappointing. Never mind. Okay, we've got 3 blocking across here and down there, so we'll get 3 in that square. We've got 5s blocking up here and a 5 across there, so that will give me 5 in that square. And I do notice that we have 3s going up and across here like this, so we are going to get a pair of 3s there. I don't know if that means anything, but it is. No. Oh, not really. Not really. Anyway, I just noticed it, so I should tell you since I noticed it. Maybe they've given us that little easy start there to lead us into a false sense of hope. And in fact, it's actually going to be a really tough Sudoku. But just at the beginning there, they squeezed a little, like, I'll give you a tidbit to chew on. And then I'll stick in and show you that it's actually going to be a tough Sudoku after all. It could be. We do have this 4 blocking across there and 4 down here, so that means we're going to have 4s in those squares. Does that mean anything? Oh, we've also got 4s there and there, so we've got 4s in those squares. Does that mean anything? No, not really. Shame that. That was looking promising there for a moment. We've got 5s like this. We have 9s in these squares. I thought I saw something else along here before, but I can't find it again, so I think I must be dreaming. Must have been dreaming. Is this 4, 5, 6? Oh, even if it is, that's not going to help, is it? I thought I'd discovered a single here, but no, I think that's going to be 5 or 6. All right, forget that. Oh yeah, of course it is, because I've got 2 on there. Yeah. Forget that. False alarm. All right, let's wander through the digits and see if I can spot anything very useful or even mildly useful. I might colour in a few squares because that sometimes helps. So I've got the ones up there and ones somewhere there, and ones are down there. Down here's nothing. Oh. As I said earlier, 3s are up there somewhere. No, it's too unclear. 4s there. I mentioned 4s already. I already looked at 4s. No point looking at them again, I think. Ah, 4, 3, and 9. 3 and 9 and 4 has to. 4 across here and down there, right? So that puts 4 there. So we've got 4 in these 2 squares. We've also got 3 and 9 up here. So this is 4, 3, and 9. Okay, come on, that's got to be something. 4, 3, and 9 there. So how does that help? I already know 1 and 2 are over here. So 5s have got to be over here as well, because we got the 5 blocking down here, right? If this is 3, 4, and 9, this has got to be 1, 2, and 5. Has to be, because 5 is banned from this square. So this is 1, 2, and 5. So I can get this number here now, can't I? If this is 1, I know this is 1, 2, because 1, 2 are blocked from there. This is not, 5 is down here. 5 is here, rather. This has got to be 6. How about that? I ended up getting number there. And, okay, so this is 1, 2, 5. And this is 4, I can't remember this, 4, 3, 9. This is going to be 6. Okay. It's such a struggle at times. Now, I can't say which is which on the 4, 3, 9. But anyway, let's come up here. So Now, are we helped out here? 4s are there. Do we know anything about the 1s? No, we don't. 4s are there. How about the 2s? 2s are there. That doesn't... There's 1, 2, 5 there. 2, 4... 1s are anywhere. The other number is 5. Yes, 5 across here, 5 down here. So here's our 5. Can't finish that off, can I? Okay. Right, what else? Well, we've got 5s here because we've got 5s in these squares up there, left and right. So 5 has to be in one of these 2 squares here. So that's the 5s. That's all that's left for 5s. But I can't do much with that just yet. But anyway, at least we've moved a little way forward. I don't know if you can hear the construction noise behind, but my apologies if you can. Here's something new that something I certainly didn't see before. We have 7s up there. 7 also here. But I don't see how that helps me much. The 9 blocking up here. So this is a pair of 5 and 9, right? We've got 5s going across here. We've got the 9 up there. So that's 5 and 9. So this has to be 4 and 7. So 7 across there is our 7, and this will be our 4. Now we get more on the 7s, can't we? We've got 7 across here, 7 up there, 7 across here, 7 in one of those 2 squares blocking down, and 7 across here. Finally, we get back to there. Now, we know this is 5 and 9. Oh, messages. No, come on, no more. I'll answer you later. Excuse me. I've had a lot of urgent email today. This is going to be 4, isn't it, at the end here? So 6 and 9 block across here. This is a pair of 6 and 9. I think I was grasping at that before, but I didn't quite get there. 6 and 9. So when the 1 blocks down here, that is going to be the 1, and this will be the other number, which is not 6 or 9, and that is an 8. Now, nope, still not going to finish off the 8s because... Oh, yes, maybe we can. Yes, we can. 8's down here. There's an 8, and so the 8's will in fact make their sacrifice as our first digit to be done. There we go. Head on the block for 8s. It's had its upper loop lopped off and become a bottom loop only. The construction noise is on again. Now our 1 blocking across here will give me a 1 in this square. 1 blocking up here means that's a 1, that's 2. 2 blocking down here, there's 2. Missing number here is a 4. Still only 8 that's finished. Let's see if we can do a bit better now. Yes, we can. We have 1 blocking down here and here and here and there. So that's going to be a 1. And now we have 1s blocking down like this. So that's digit 1. Then we have 1 across here and down and down. So there we go. 1 and 8 are finished. Let's go on through the digits, see if we find anything else. Where have we got 2s? There and there. So this 2 blocking this square means that this must be a 2. Let's carry on. 3s. What do we know? 3s are down there. 3s are up there. Any more? No, can't finish off the 3s. How about the 4s? I think not yet. 5s. Well, that's nice. We got 5 down here and 5 across here. So here's our 5, the last number to place here. 2, I want to say. Okay, 2 across here and 2 down and down here. There's our 2. That's the last digit. 2. Where were we? We're up to 6. 6 blocks across here and 6 blocks down here, so 6 in one of those squares, blocking across here. There's our 6. 6 means that can't be 6. This is 6. This is a 9. Have we got more to do on the 6s? We have. Back up there and up here and across there means that's the 6 we're looking for. And okay, that's about it. 7s, do we know more? Yes, we have 7 blocking down here and across here, so there's 7. 7 up here and up here, so here's our 7. 7 blocking this square and 7 up and up there means 7 is now done. 9 blocks across here and 9 blocks up here, so 9 in one of those squares. This can't be 9. That's a 9. I remember this is a 5. Do anything else on the 9s? Yes, we've got 9 blocking up here and across there. There's 9. We can place 9 across here and across here. There's a 9 and can't finish them off. How about these 5s? 5 blocking up here and across there. There's 5. 5 down here, 5 across there. There's 5. That is done. 1 digit missing down here. What are you? Are you a 3? Reveal yourself. Yes, you are. And we've also got 3 blocking up there. So that's a 3. And we've got 3 across here. So that's our 3 there. 3 blocking down gives me 3 here. And the 2 3s across there put the final 3 out of its misery. This is going to be a 9. Up here we still need a 4, yeah, it was a 4. We need a 4 down here too. 4 blocks across here, there's a 4. The missing number here, 9 I think it is. And the missing number here is 6. We've also got 6 blocking there. There's our 6. And a 4 finishes our New York Times hard level game for a Tuesday. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.